Okay, so thank you guys for jumping on with me. Welcome to the Emerald in 24 hours call. I'm really excited to be talking to you guys because some of you are most likely brand new coaches, or maybe you have been a coach for a little while, but you haven't quite hit Emerald yet. So the purpose of tonight's call is to get you to Emerald in 24 hours. So what that means is every single one of you who is not yet an Emerald, when you hit Emerald, I want you to personally message me and let me know that you've hit it so we can shout you out, okay? So that means, let's see, there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be getting, at least 5 or 6 messages just from the people on this call. And then anyone who is watching this recording, the same goes for you. If I don't hear from you, you're going to be hearing from me, okay? So make sure you send me a message as soon as you hit Emerald. The first thing I want to talk about is, what is Emerald? Some of you probably don't really know because you're brand new. Some of you maybe do know, but you're not quite sure how to get there or why you want to get there. So I want to talk about that. You guys, I've been a coach for 4.5 years. Okay, it took me way longer than it should have to understand why we are teaching you guys, or why we teach our new coaches to set up their business in the way that we teach. And what that means is, if you've gone through our new coach training, you have seen some of the Emerald videos that we have put in there for you guys to understand, placement and all of that information. But you're probably still wondering, why do I want to do this? Or what if I can't do it that way? Okay, so Emerald is the very first rank that you can hit as a Beachbody coach. That is pretty awesome. It is the very first opportunity that you get to move from only making commissions to making residual income. So hopefully all of you guys know what residual income is, but for me, that was my main goal. You guys, I became a coach because we needed income. I was a struggling teacher. I was working 50 to 60 hours a week. I was not only teaching full time, literally I was the first one at school and the last one to leave, but I was also the head volleyball coach. So I was trying to make as much money as I could just to pay our bills. We were living, literally every penny we made was going out somewhere. And when we had our second baby, she was about 4 months old, and it was around Christmas, right before Christmas, and I started looking at our account, and we were about to pay taxes, and we didn't have enough money, and we were going to take all of the money out of our savings to pay those taxes, and we still needed to buy diapers, and we still needed to, we had all these expenses. We had a mortgage we were still paying. We had car payments. We had 2 car payments that we were still paying. We had all of these bills, you guys, and I am not one. I grew up in a family where we were well off. We were fine. And so I was not comfortable having 0 savings. Literally, we had $25 in our account. We had no money to do anything that we could enjoy together. And I was willing to do anything it took to help my family to live the life that we wanted to live. My husband was working the same kind of hours. We just literally we were like ships passing in the night. We never saw each other. And I didn't want that. And so that's why I became a coach. That was literally the purpose that I signed up for coaching, was to work it as a job. Now, I won't say I was always good at it. I for sure was not good at it in the beginning, but I had an amazing coach who was good at it. And I just watched her, and I learned from her, and I did whatever she told me I needed to do. And the first thing she told me that I needed to do was to get to Emerald. And she told me that when I got to Emerald, I would not have to sell things in order to make money. I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to help people, but I don't want to have to only make money from what I sell. And that's what Emerald does for you. As soon as you become an Emerald and you sign up 2 people, 1 person on your left and 1 person on your right, you guys, you start to make residual income. And the sooner that you get to Emerald, the more volume you're going to build. And long term, you're going to make more money in the end. Okay. So you guys have probably heard in these training videos and from your upline coach that it is the most beneficial thing to sign up your spouse or partner as your very first coach. A lot of times I get pushback, and I don't know if Lauren's on here, but she was the worst. And thank goodness she did sign up her husband very soon and at the very top of her business. But you want your husband or your spouse, your partner, whoever it is, maybe it's a fiance, maybe it's a boyfriend, someone you love and care about and you're going to be with for a long time. You want them at the very top of your business center. You guys, one of my very best friends, she, when she became a coach, she did not sign up her husband. She had 2 other people that she signed up, and it was about, maybe 10 coaches down that she was like, okay, I probably should sign up my husband so I can start building his business. And you guys, just in the last 1 year, because she did not sign up her husband at the very top of her business, just in the volume, she lost over $10,000 in his account. $10,000. What would an extra $10,000 do for you and your family every year? Okay. So I promise you, you want to sign up your spouse at the very top of your business, even if you don't have anyone else who is ready to sign up. And I'll tell you, as soon as you sign him up, your mindset shifts and you're ready to go find another person. My first 2, and I'll just tell you, who my first 2 coaches were: my spouse, my husband, and my dad. Okay. My dad wanted to support me. I told him, I'm going to make this money back and I'll pay you back, and he was like, no, I want to support you, but I was willing to do that. And so I signed up my husband and my dad. Once I got to Emerald, I had a new purpose and as soon as I started seeing those Team Zygo bonuses show up in my back office, I was like, okay, I can do this and I want to increase that number. And so I started really focusing on growing my team because, oh my gosh, after 1 month, we were able to pay for all of the diapers that Libby needed when she was 4 months old. And you guys know what 4-month-old babies do in their diapers. Okay, we were going through so many diapers at that time. And that was a huge, huge blessing for us. And so you know what? After that 1 month, I was telling all of my mom friends, I'm doing this thing. I'm getting into awesome shape. You guys have probably noticed. I actually, when I became a Beachbody coach, it's kind of funny. My school that I was teaching at was doing like a Biggest Loser competition. I was like, perfect. I am going to win that competition. There was like $100 education gift card, so money that we could use in our classrooms. And I ended up winning, you guys. But I had all the tools that I needed. I was helping people in their health and fitness goals. I was working on my own, and I was also making an income, okay? So the first person you want to sign up is your spouse, your partner, a brother or a sister, a family member. And if you can get someone else to do it with you. And let me just tell you another thing. So my dad he is a very hard worker. And he has always been a hard worker my entire life. I've watched him work so hard for our family. We've got 5 kids in our family, and every single one of us played sports. And my dad paid for me to play volleyball growing up, and it was not cheap. It was very expensive. I did get a scholarship, and so I felt like that kind of was like, but most people, and I probably should have paid for that on my own, but he wanted me to do well in school, and in turn, if I did well in school, he paid for my volleyball. It is my goal and it's my mission to give back to him when by growing his team and by building his business. And hopefully he won't have to do a thing and he'll have that residual income because he is at the very tippy top of my strong leg. Okay. My husband's on my weak leg and my dad is on my strong leg. So that's my goal. And I have my dad at Emerald and he's just cycling, has not sold a thing, but he gets money every single week because I put him at the top of my business center. If there's someone that you love, someone that you want to help, someone that you have a desire to give back to, I highly recommend you put them at the top of your business center. Okay. So 2 coaches, 1 on each leg. So not only are you moving away from only earning money based off of commissions and you're getting these team cycle bonuses, but you also have the opportunity to, as you hit Success Club, to earn a free trip to various locations. So last year, or this current year, we just got home from Mexico, which was amazing. And I already know that Carrie is going on the cruise with me next year. Stacy will be on the cruise. Natalie, all of these people, you guys, you earn. Michelle, I just saw you. Hey, girl. You can earn the Success Club trip to, they change it every year, but this coming year, so 2019, it is going to be a cruise to the Bahamas. Okay, my very first year when I was a coach, I did my best. I hit Success Club 6 most months. Some months, oh my gosh, can't talk. Some months were a little bit better when like 21 Day Fix launched, and I think I got, SC30, and then it was back down to SC5. And I was just kind of like barely scraping by, but I earned that trip. And you guys, it was a game changer for my business. When I saw how they spoil coaches, when I saw all the things that they do for you, we, at this most recent one, we got $750 to go to excursions. Michelle was there with me. We got to do all these fun things. Jeff and I got massages, and it was all paid for. Okay. And it was just so much fun. And you build such a closer relationship with your team, and you get to show people all these exciting things that you get to do, which helps them. We never went on trips. We never went out of the country before Beachbody. Like, that was definitely not something we could afford to do. So it's a huge, huge bonus, and something that you can earn as an Emerald coach when you're hitting Success Club. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and when you're hitting Success Club as an Emerald, you also earn free leads. Okay. What that means is Beachbody wants to give the coaches who are working the business free customers who go to beachbody.com and they order 2B Mindset, or as soon as Lift 4 is available, they're going to be ordering Lift 4, and they need to have a coach. And so they will give you those free customers who will, as they return and as they buy Shakeology or whatever else they buy, you get to make that commission off of anything that they buy. Okay. So that's another huge, awesome bonus. You guys, I actually was just looking in my back office today. There is a guy, his name's Jason. And when I was a coach in my first year, I think it was maybe like 3 months in, I got him as a lead. He ordered like 3 bags of Shakeology, and every single month he orders 3 bags of Shakeology every single month. And I make commission off of him. And he was a free customer, a free lead from just being an Emerald and hitting Success Club. Okay. So hello, that's amazing. That's free money. That's a free customer. That's someone that you get to help, and they give them to you. So, okay. Let's see. I have notes to make sure I get everything I want you guys to know in this video. So I think that's everything. If you have a question, put it in the chat. But what I want you guys to know, and what I want you to do is, tonight, I want you to sign up your spouse if you haven't already, sign up your partner. And if you haven't talked to a friend, maybe a best friend, a brother or sister, a parent, even your grandma or grandpa, you guys, 2B Mindset is for everyone, and everyone can benefit from it. So if there's anyone that you have been talking to who is doing the 2B Mindset, or they're interested in starting with you, this is how you get them started. Sign them up as a coach, sign them up on the opposite leg of your partner, and get them started in that group with Alana. They're going to get that amazing mentorship from her, and they get to also get the discount on Shakeology. Brittany, my dad does not, he does drink Shakeology, but not as consistently as I do. So he does get Shakeology, and if he is ever not active and not using the product, like now My mom is also a coach. She's under my husband's business center. And she loves the beach bars because she works full time and she likes to have them as a snack at work. So she orders the beach bars now. And my dad, he gets Shakeology, and if he ever doesn't, sometimes he'll order Recover and I'll pay him for that. Or, you know, if there's a product that I need, because there's always things that I need. Like I feel like I go through Beachbody products like it's nobody's business, and he will let me order through his account if needed. So yes, exactly, Stacy. Like I always need more Energize. I need like an IV of Energize. So, okay.
Okay, so, sorry. Can I ask one more thing? So do you have it shipped to their house? And that's because you can only have like normal in one household.
Yeah, he just orders it like normal. He uses his credit card. He uses his mailing address. Like everything's normal. And then whenever I see him next, I pick it up, and if he's not going to, if
you just have control over his account.
What was that?
You just have control over his account. Sorry, I'm on this.
He has control over his account, but I will add coaches to it. So I'll just use his link when I'm signing up coaches or whatnot. But I don't put customers through him. I don't do any of that. Just if I have a coach that I know is just going to be a discount coach or something, then I'll add them to his business center. The goal is to get him to Diamond, obviously. So, yeah, Natalie, see, like, and if they use it, I mean, they're more than happy to help. It's changing their life. Like, my dad had like 100 pounds to lose, and he's down, I think, 60. So it definitely is not like it's not helping him. He's getting, you know, huge, huge blessings out of it. So, okay, so as soon as you guys have your 2 people, I mean, even if they haven't signed up, if you know who your 2 people are, send me, personally message me. I want to see all, you know, at least 10 messages tonight or tomorrow throughout the day, and let me know when you hit Emerald. And you guys, it is so easy. It's just a decision. I'm going to make this happen, and I'm going to get to Emerald, and I'm going to be an Emerald coach. Or I am an Emerald coach. And then you guys don't stop there. Keep talking to people, keep sharing what you're doing, and help them, you know, get the best results for themselves, whether that's getting the discount or working the business like you are. Okay. All right. Does anyone have a question? Natalie does. Yes or no? She's unmuting. Don't you unmute you? There you go.
There I go. No, I was going to type it.
Oh.
Trying to be incognito. I was going to say, what would you say to somebody who says that they don't have the money for a second challenge pack to sign up their spouse right now?
Okay, so that is something that I hear a lot. And you guys, you already heard my story. We literally had no money. We had no money, had no extra money. We couldn't afford anything. But I knew the investment I was making, and I knew if I was getting to Emerald, one, I was going to be getting residual income, and that was going to pay off in the end. And you guys, number 2, if you are committed and doing the program to a T, if you are following the program, you're being a product of the product, I promise you, you're going to hit Success Club 6, and every single challenge pack you sell is $50 in commission at least. Okay? So you sell 3, and that's $150, which is basically the covering your entire challenge pack you just paid for your husband. You want to up that? You know exactly what you need to do. Help 3 more people. Okay? If money is your excuse, I promise you, like I put it on my credit card. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to put this on my credit card. I'm going to get the rewards from my credit card, and I'm going to make that money back by helping 3 people with a challenge pack and help them just do exactly what I've done. And I'm going to sign them up as coaches with me. I'm going to tell them about the discount. Hello, who doesn't want to save $20 a month on their Shakeology? If they're committing to a group, they're going to commit to at least 3 months. No one's going to lose 30 pounds in 1 month unless they've got hundreds to lose. Okay? So they're going to be with you for longer than 1 month. You're going to be working with them very closely. And I promise you guys, they're going to want to keep drinking Shakeology. You all know it's amazing. It tastes amazing and it makes you feel amazing. I know Carrie, I'm going to call out Carrie right now, but Carrie was just a friend that I had met through Instagram, you guys. We just kind of clicked and we became friends, and she is an avid runner, and she was like, I need some workouts that I can do, you know, alongside my running. And she was like, but I don't want your shake. I've got my own shake. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. You guys, she was my challenger of the week 1 week because she was killing her workouts. And so I sent her a few samples of Shakeology and a notebook or something fun. And literally like the next day, she's like, Melissa, this shake is so much better than my shake. I need this shake in my life. And she ordered it, and then she became a coach because she's like, if I'm going to drink this, I'm going to get the discount. And you guys look at her now. She's going to be a diamond this week. And she's probably made more money this month than she has in the entire time she's been coaching. And it's because she's a product of the product, and she's just genuinely wanting to help people. And I think that's really what it comes down to, is just being genuine. And Carrie, you can add or change any of those words, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I think. Yeah. She's like, yeah, pretty much. It might have been a longer span, but maybe not a day. Maybe it was a week later.
So if I have a friend, one of the girls who she's due up for her annual renewal.
Okay.
So my suggestion was to do the 2B Mindset and the annual renewal. Was like, she asked me some ideas, and then if they get a challenge pack, do they automatically sign up as a coach? I don't remember.
So she could cancel. She would want to make sure she cancels it so that it doesn't renew.
Oh, she cancels her renewal. Okay.
Yeah, so she'll need to call in and just cancel her renewal. If she's got like a few days left, just have them cancel it completely, and make sure they cancel it completely. Sometimes they'll cancel the renewal, but then it will still be active, so they won't be able to sign up at a coach. So they want to cancel the BOD subscription completely, and then they can sign up with the Shakeology and the Beachbody On Demand. And heck, why not get 2B Mindset, because it's only like $20 more or something.
Yeah, it was like, it's $200 for the whole thing.
It's seriously, I cannot even tell you guys what a steal it is. First of all, if they're getting 2B Mindset, it's $99. And that's the discount price. Okay. They're getting Shakeology for $60. Off of $130 retail, they're getting it for $60. And then they're also getting BOD for $40. That's what people pay for 3 months of Beachbody On Demand. They're getting it for an entire year with Shakeology, with 2B Mindset. It is a no-brainer. But you'll find people who will say, wow, that's a lot of money. And then you'll find people who will say, holy crap, that's a crazy good deal. So just know you're going to get the best of both, and you're going to hear it from both. But if you speak to it and really tell them the value, because you have these things at your own fingertips, you've used them, then I promise you they're going to feel and sense that value, and they're going to want the value. Okay. All right, you guys. So that's everything. I want you guys to make sure you're sending me a message. Like I said, I'm just going to say it for the third time because I know it takes at least 6 for my kids to listen to me. But for the third time, send me a message with your 2 people, okay? Your spouse or partner and whoever else it is, whether it's a mom, dad, friend, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, whoever it is, who do you know could benefit from this? Maybe it's a cousin even. I have a cousin who's a discount coach. I didn't even approach her, but she wanted to do the workouts, and I told her, and she drinks Shakeology. I told her she could get the discount, and she's been a coach of mine for 4 years. You guys, the people who need it and want it and you will use it, they're going to stick with you for a long time. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be looking for messages in my inbox tonight and tomorrow. Make sure you message me. If it's not tomorrow that you're messaging me, no matter what it is, I want you guys to message me. I want to celebrate with you It's awesome and exciting. Emerald is a huge deal, you guys. It's a huge deal, and it's the first stepping stone to really moving your business forward, okay? All right, you guys, have an amazing night, and I'll be talking to you all soon. See ya.
Bye.